Morning, everybody. This is Paul again from Kentucky Tacklebox. It's Sunday morning, August 24th, and it's late 2025. I'm doing a little kayak fishing this morning on one of my favorite lakes in southern Kentucky. And right now I've been just using one lure this morning. I've got let's see, this is called a Berkeley Flicker Shad. This was in a number 5 size, and I think the color is Blue Tiger. And I'm using some 8-pound test, spinning reel, and spinning rod. So let's do a little fishing. Right now I'm working my way with the kayak along a rocky shoreline, and I've been just casting along the shoreline. So let's see if anything's biting this morning. It's a beautiful morning in southern Kentucky. It's supposed to be a high, I think, of 86 later this afternoon, and it's really nice out. I mean, the humidity's lower, and and there's not really much in the way of clouds this morning. Feels pretty good out. So we'll just throw this around and see if anything's going to be biting. Yeah, there's a few other boats on the water this morning. I can see a few people out, look like pleasure boating, and a few probably like me out fishing. So we're coming up in Kentucky on some of the peak fishing time of the year, really. Late August through probably November is some of the best fishing you'll find in Kentucky. It really is good. There's a lot of fish feeding up for the fall. Once the weather starts to get a little cooler at night, that tends to really trigger the fish into feeding a little more actively, and what you'll find is that the fishing does improve. Whether you're fishing in a lake like I am today, or a creek or river, you do find that you get a lot better fishing with once the weather starts to cool off a bit. I'm going to motor up here a little bit. There's a little bit of a point up ahead, so I'm going to work my way up to that with the motor, and then I'm going to just kind of coast down through that area real slow. There we go. Just kind of ease back the throttle and kind of drift up there. I can see another guy fishing up ahead in the boat, so I don't want to crowd him. So I'll just kind of hang back here a little bit. Okay, we managed to hook into something here. Hang on a sec here. All right, looks like we got us a bass. Get him unhooked and I'll show him off on the camera. All right, there, buddy. Okay, so there we go. Just pulled this guy in off the Berkeley Flicker Shad. Anyway, let me get you back in the water, friend. Thanks. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, it seems like this rocky shoreline on this, it's getting a lot of sun this morning, so it's warming up the water in this area, and seems to be maybe a good spot to catch some bass. Nothing monstrous, mind you, but there are some catches to catch, and I'm glad to have them. So some guys I know that like to fish, they're always looking for that trophy. Myself, I'm kind of more of a numbers fisherman. A good day for me is if I'm catching numbers of fish, but you know, every day is going to be different on the water for sure. Some days you'll get surprised in a good way. Some days you'll just struggle. Some days you'll have a good day fishing, just an average day. You know, it varies. But it's just beautiful to be outdoors this time of the year. Do I have something else we got snagged? I may have something else on here. Let's see what we got. All right. It's like another one. Let me see if I can get this guy unhooked. Oh, hang on there, buddy. Hang on. All right, hold it. Dancing on the deck. All right, there you go. That's another one here. Nothing big, mind you, but glad to be having them. Thanks. Yeah, the way I'm working this lure is I'm just basically casting it out and straight retrieving it, and I'm not twitching it some too. Every once in a while, I'll give it a couple of jerk twitches just to kind of give it some herky-jerky action, kind of see if that entices something to bite. It seems like along this rock shoreline, they must be in here, the smaller ones anyway, are in here in numbers. Before I started recording this video, I'd already managed to catch several, which I recorded a couple early this morning for video, for short videos I'm going to post today. This video will probably post a couple days from today, actually. Okay, that's number 3 here, and that's just in about 5 minutes of fishing, and that's not counting the ones I caught before I started recording. So, just a great day to be on the water, and nice to have some success with this stuff this morning. This thicker shad seems to be the right lure for today's conditions, and the water clarity is not bad. Okay, hold on there, buddy. All right, that's another one there. All right, in you go. Yeah, it seems to be getting. I have tried a few other lures this morning, and so far this seems to be the only one that's producing, and it's been producing with a pretty high rate of success. It seems like every few minutes I'm catching something. This morning I did catch a couple larger ones, and those, like I say, I will post them when I get home this afternoon. I'll post those. I like to post my short videos on the same day, and we'll get that on there. Man, this thing just barely hits the water, and they're on it again. All right, there's another one. Hold on there, buddy. You're more of a snag there, aren't you? I'll get you one snag here. Okay. All right, let's see what we did here. We got a pretty good tangle here, don't we? Okay. Hang in there, buddy. We got to do a little bit of untangling with you. Okay, let's park it way up. Hold it. Nope. Got you. All right, and that's about 4 right there. So let me go ahead and let's see. Yeah, but it really is a beautiful morning out on the water. You can see this rocky shoreline. Try and profile a little bit. It kind of goes around the bend here. There's other people out fishing, and there's kind of a good view of the lake. It's a pretty wide body of water, but it really provides a lot of excellent fishing in Kentucky. So if you get a chance to get out on the water, whether it's a lake, a river, or your local creek, please do. It's a great time to be outdoors, and thanks for watching the channel. We'll see you on the next one.